Colleen is the type of girl I'd normally go for, but I am an engaged man now, so...
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Sam P, and today we're going to talk about episode 2 to 4 of Love is Blind season 3. Let's get right into it. Coming here just to give you my opinion on what I've seen the last episode that I watched. As you know, right now Netflix only put out episode 1 through 4. I reviewed episode 1, so if you have not seen my review on episode 1, I invite you to review it. I'm going to put a link for it. And let's talk about episode 2 and 4. I want to say that those people are not serious. Love is Blind is not season 1 anymore. It's totally different. Netflix is going into a different direction. I feel like they're not even hiding themselves in it. I feel like they're prioritizing the drama over anything else. Those people are not serious. Talk about the first couple, Bartise and Nancy. So last time I left you off on episode 1, Nancy said that she wasn't sure that she really wanted to be with Bartise, but she ended up choosing him over the other guy, the Asian guy, who is another character. Like, dude was faking his tears, and I was like, boy, what the hell are you doing? That was hilarious, y'all. But yeah, she actually probably made the right choice with herself. I guess she got the less worst of the two. Because that Asian guy, whenever he put those tears in his eyes, I was done with him, y'all. I was done. Bartise choose her, and I think she chose him too. I understand why Bartise chose her. I felt like Raven, whenever Bartise was trying to open up to her, she was working out. Like, those guys were pouring their heart out, and she was working out. She was really listening to them. But we'll talk about Raven later. So yeah, so Bartise decided to go with Nancy because he felt that she was more genuine. And I thought that was a good decision for him. I was happy for them. I was happy that Nancy kind of like got over the whole age thing, because for her, she was worried about his age. And I'm not gonna lie, I disagree with her, but to a certain level, I kind of agree, because Bartise later down the line, she kind of showed that he's a little bit immature and that he's not sure of what he wants. They were fine. When they saw each other, they were happy. They did the do several times, and then when they all went to the retreat, everything was fine until Bartise saw Raven. When Bartise saw Raven, he couldn't hide himself. He was so into the girl.
Raven looks damn good. I mean, she looks fucking incredible. Look at her. She's wearing a tight dress. She has a great body, beautiful smile, beautiful eyes. Of course, she gets attention from guys. Raven's a baddie. Raven's 100% a smoke show.
Child, your fiance is right next to you, and that's how you're acting. Listen, I feel like Bartise is probably gonna fuck with Raven at some point. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think that Bartise is going to with Raven. Let me all know what you think. Next couple, we have Cole and Zainab. Cole, I told y'all in episode 1, is a character, and he is continuing to show himself as a character. He gives me crazy, immature, hot mess. And what worries me the most with Netflix is that guy is not hiding who he is. Like, he is not serious. The way he was raving about Colleen being able to do the split and being both and all that, I don't feel like he faked his way through this. I feel like Netflix production specifically chose him because he wasn't serious, and because he was going to bring up some fun. And that's worrisome to me. Because the reason why we like Love is Blind is because of the authenticity. We felt like the people that came into the show really are looking for love and are really willing to go very seriously with the experiments. But this time around, it seems like people just trying to go there because they're trying to fuck, they're trying to have a good time, they're trying to like go on a trip, and they're trying to have their food and rent paid for sometimes. Mr. Cole and Zainab, they both see each other. Initially, when he sees her, he's very happy with the way she's looking. He feels like she looks like a girl in a magazine and everything. Okay. Then whenever they travel and they go to the retreat, I think she wasn't wearing makeup no more, and he started making some remarks. And I felt like she started feeling a little bit more insecure because without the makeup, of course, you don't look the same. And the fact that Cole bring it up, that got me worried. Even though they both were not at ease with each other, they decided that they're gonna go ahead and fuck. And they fucked several times. But next day, stuff happened that was not filmed on the camera. And they look awkward. They look very, very awkward. I don't know really what happened. Zainab said that she felt that Cole was to himself and that she felt that maybe she did something wrong. And a part of me is like, y'all just went too fast. Y'all didn't have to have sex, you know, because now that y'all had sex, everything is kind of weird, you know, and I felt that now you're trying to figure out a stranger. Let me all know what you think. Zainab, I mean, she's not the victim either. At some point, we see her talking to Colleen, and they talk about how they've both been fucking 4 or 5 times and everything, even though you, Zainab, knows that you haven't been 100% at ease with Cole. So why do you keep on having sex with the man then? Because you're not serious and you probably came to the show to have a good time. Also, Colleen, interest left. He wasn't interested in Zainab as much. He, you know, showed his face. He showed that he wasn't serious into the experiments. He's already looking for the next babe, and the next babe happens to be Colleen. Talking about Colleen, the next couple is Colleen and her boyfriend. I don't even know his name, her fiance. He's all in. He has opened up to her. He told her how he was cheated on, told her how the girl he was cheated on got pregnant, and he just wants to meet someone he can have a good life with. And Colleen, she's trying to be genuine, but there's something about her. I don't think she's serious. And same thing, when she sees Cole, I feel like I see an excitement there. I don't know, y'all. I'm not sure about Colleen. I feel like Colleen is as shallow as she said that Cole called her, but they're probably gonna end up fucking too. Miss Raven. Miss Raven is another person that is not serious at all. Miss Raven, she said it herself. She's not ready. I don't know what she's doing in that show. I feel bad because I really believe that she's going to waste SK time. SK, I want to know your real name. I know you're Nigerian. I want to know your real name. I'm at a point where I need people to not make it easy for other people to say their name. I know that it can be very annoying when you tell your name to people and they do not pronounce it well. But listen, boy, if we're able to say Podroski or Swarovski, we are going to be able to say your Nigerian name. So do not make it easy on anybody. And also, please, show us your real accent because, do like SK gives me very genuine. SK gives me, I'm really serious about that experiment. This is something that I'm taking serious and I'm all in. And I feel bad for him because he is not able to see the red flag in Raven. And that is honestly production fault because production is picking people that are not serious and they know they're not serious. You know what I mean? SK don't know that Raven is not serious, but production knows that Raven is not serious. Whenever he proposed to her and kind of like was like, yeah, like she didn't even care. Like she was not moved. You know what I mean? It's like she said yeah because Bartise was going to choose Nancy. So because Bartise chose Nancy, she was like, okay, let me get with the next guy. Same thing with Colleen. Whenever she saw that it wasn't going to work with Cole, she went and got with the other guy. But I don't think it was genuine. I think it was because they wanted to stay in the show. And here is the thing. Love is Blind was a success during the pandemic. And I understand that for production, you want to be able to have a certain level of drama. But I don't think that the drama should be to a level where it's like 80% drama and 20% genuineness. I think it should be the contrary. I think that most people you choose should be serious, and 20%, if they're just coming because they want to fuck or they want to have a good time, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't like the direction that this show is going into. And I feel like we already have other shows where people can go to. They have all those island shows where people just go because they want to fuck. You know what I mean? Love is Blind is not what this is supposed to be. So to me, it's really disappointing. Whenever each couple saw each other, they liked each other. But it's when they saw the other option that they had that things now became something else. Bartise couldn't even hide the fact that he was obsessed with Raven. Like, she's everything he's looking for. She's the female of him. And he's so immature that he even said it to Nancy. And I felt bad with Nancy. Bartise is into Raven and they're gonna fuck. Same thing with Raven and SK. I don't think that Raven is into SK. And SK is gonna go into big disappointment. If it's because I'm of African descent, so a part of me is like, man, there's no pretty Yoruba girl, Nigerian girl that, I mean, she doesn't even have to be Nigerian, but because he's Nigerian, like, there's no Nigerian girl out there in the street that would want to go with SK. He's an handsome man, so I don't know. Hey y'all, that was my opinion for Love is Blind. The only couple that I have a chance into is Brennan and Alexa. I'm not gonna lie, I felt that they were very intense, especially for only just one episode. But I'm happy that when he saw Alexa, Brennan was able to appreciate her beauty because she is a beautiful chef kiss woman, and that they're still getting along and that they seem very secure in what they have. I'm banking on them. I really hope it's going to work for them. The romantic in me is rooting for them. But outside of that, there's no other couple that I'm rooting for because they're not serious. And they were not serious from the beginning. Netflix knew it and still decided to choose them to go into that experiment. So that's it, y'all. Let me all know what you thought of episode 2 through episode 4. I felt that they were not serious. I'm going to say it again. I don't know how many times they said it, but honestly, that's my opinion. On this note, for those of you that are new here and just discovering me, hey, welcome, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.